Hey, what's up guys? Jose here, shredded.com. In today's video, I'm reviewing one of Amazon's most popular bikes. This is the Yosuda YB001. And it's a great bike for beginners because it's very adjustable. You can adjust the seat vertically and horizontally. You can adjust the resistance with a knob here in the middle. You can adjust the handlebars. You can adjust the feet and also the pedals. So it'll accommodate a bunch of different sized people. It's recommended for people with an inseam of 25 to 35 inches. The bike itself has a weight capacity of 270 pounds and the bike weighs about 70 pounds more or less. Now it uses a belt drive mechanism, which is going to be more quiet than a chain belt, and it also has a 35-pound flywheel. So now that I've given you all the specs, I'm going to go into more detail into all the different features. The bike has a wide base, so it's very stable whenever you're sprinting, and it also has these knobs over here that let you rise or lower each one of the legs in order to accommodate for uneven floors. And if we go to the front here, on the front you also have these little wheels that are going to allow you to move it around easily. So these spin freely, and when you tilt the bike forward, they're going to touch the ground, and then you can move the bike around without having to lift it. Here's a bird's eye view of the seat. You have a slot right in the middle. If we go closer, you can see the stitching. It has very nice stitching. The upholstery is very tight on there. And if we go to the side here, you can see that there's a lot of thickness in the padding here, about 2 inches in thickness. The thickness goes a little bit down here towards the front, but in the back there's a lot of it. And then if we go under the seat, you can see there's some springs here, and that's going to act like a shock absorber. So overall, it's very comfortable. Here's a closer look at the LCD monitor and all the different metrics you get. You have a time, speed, distance, calories, and odometer, and everything's controlled through one button here. So right now it's under the speed. You see SPD there on the LCD monitor. If I press the button, it's going to move on to distance, calories, odometer, and then it goes back to the beginning. Time is the first one there, and then you have all the different metrics. So very simple LCD monitor, gets the job done. You can't get the cadence tracked through here, and you can't also track the resistance that you apply on the brake knob. So those are two things that you don't get with the Yosuda bike, but you do get the basic metrics that you can track here as you do your workouts. Here's a closer look at the handlebars. If you look at them, they have a foam around the actual metal piece. And at the end over here, you have an end cap, a plastic end cap. You can have different options for you to put your hands on here. You can place them right here, right next to this plastic. You can place them on the side here, or you can put your whole forearm down here in case you want to lean forward or in case you're sprinting on the bike. So you have several options there, and it's padded, so it feels pretty good on the hands. Right in the middle of the handlebars, you have this plastic piece here, and this is a device holder, so you can either set your phones or your tablets on there. If you have a smartphone, you can just set it up like this, vertically on that position, or you can also turn it sideways like that, and you can turn it sideways as well for a tablet. So that's just a device holder so you can ride and entertain yourself while you're going through your workout. Here's a closer look at the resistance knob. You turn it counterclockwise to the left to decrease resistance, and then clockwise to your right to increase resistance. And when you turn to the right, you're going to see here that a brake pad is going to get closer to the flywheel. So this is the brake pad right here. And as I turn it counterclockwise or decrease the resistance, you'll see that the brake pad is moving away from the flywheel. So if I do the opposite, it'll just go towards the flywheel. The more you turn to the right, the more it's going to press against the flywheel, so the harder the resistance will be. Here's a closer look at the pedal. You have the pedal that's made out of metal. You have a strap that goes around the pedal, and then you have the adjustable buckle there so the belt can be adjusted for different sized shoes. And then you have this cage here. The cage is made out of plastic, and each one of these cages has a sticker so that you place it in the right spot. Now the whole purpose of the cage is so that your foot doesn't slip through the pedal whenever you're standing up or whenever you're sprinting. And it looks the same on the other side. There's the other one on the other side. So if I bring it up, you can see that it has the cage there with the strap around it and the adjustable buckle. So adjusting the seat is pretty straightforward. You have two knobs. This knob here is going to allow me to move the seat closer to the handlebars or away from the handlebars. And then this one over here allows me to move the seat up or down. So I'm going to turn the knob here, loosen it up, and then I can move the seat closer or further away. Once I get to a spot where I feel comfortable, I can go ahead and turn this, tighten it up, and it's not going to move anywhere. Then over here, I can turn this counterclockwise and then pull it out, and then I can switch the height of the seat here. Once I get to a spot that I want, you'll hear it click, and then turn to the right to tighten it up, and that's all there's to it. Adjusting the handlebar works the same way. You have a knob right here and another knob here. So you loosen this knob up, pull it out, and then you're able to move this up or down. Okay, once you get to a hole that you want, you hear it click, turn it to the right, and then this knob over here is gonna reinforce the handlebar so that it doesn't move around whenever you're riding real fast. And that's all there's to it. So let's talk about the pros and cons. I'll start with the cons. Number one con is that this is a friction resistance bike, which means the brake pad will eventually wear off. Now this will vary from person to person because some people may use a lot of resistance, some people may not use any resistance at all. So of course it's based on how much resistance you use. If it does wear off, Yosuda actually gives you in the package a brand new brake pad so you can just replace that one, and these things will actually last a long time. If you use it continuously, it'll probably last you more than a year, and that's with a lot of resistance being applied to it. Now the other con is that you can't really track the resistance level that you're using because the knob over here just has a plus and minus sign, so there's no real way for you to know what level you're on, so you just kind of have to play it by feel. So those are the two cons. Now as far as the pros, this is a very economical bike at under 300 bucks. It's a very good bike for that price. It's a very good starter bike. It's very easy to transport. You can just move it on the front wheels and then you move it around wherever you need to. Very adjustable. You can adjust the seat, you can adjust the feet, you can adjust the pedals, the resistance, the handlebars, so it can fit many people. And it's also very stable. I was going real fast on this. I was sprinting and the thing wasn't shaking at all. So you have that going for you. The seat is very comfortable as well. So overall, the pros outweigh the cons. So that's my review on the Yosuda bike. It's one of Amazon's best sellers. It's got a lot of adjustability. You can adjust the seat, you can adjust the pedals, you can adjust the handlebars, and of course you can adjust the resistance to it. And it's great for beginners. It's gonna lack a few things such as the cadence sensor, and also you can't track the resistance level. But other than that, it's a great bike for a beginner. What I'll do is I'll leave a link below this video if you wanna check it out. That link will automatically apply a 5% coupon code at checkout. If you like the information in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest uploads. For more home gym equipment reviews and discounts, make sure you visit my website, shreddeddad.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.